Morning everybody. Back today to share 3 little Victorian ladies handbooks I've just completed over the last few weeks. The reason I've made these is I'm trying to de-stash a lot of my old laces and trims. I'm a little bit of a hoarder. When I always buy lace and trims and doilies and linen, and when I bring it home I don't want to cut it because it looks pretty and you know how it is, blah blah blah. So I was recently doing a project where I used a lot of laces and they're still all here next to me, so I thought nope, I'll get stuck in and get some stuff used up. So this is the reason I've made these. They're all traveller's notebook size, 8¼ by 4¼ They've all got 44 pages I think, except this lace one which has 40 I think in. It was getting a little bit too bulky that with stuff, so I think I did take a page out. I've named them All Lace, Rose and Cream, just for they are gone into Etsy, so that's just for easy selling purposes. I've just give them all a name. I'll quickly start going through them. The reason this one is Old Lace is because I've used a lot of the Old Lace Stamperia pack that was also hoarded, so now I've made an effort and started cutting into it, I can use it. The front cover, I've just used that lovely corset image on the front, and I've just used some old lace and a bit of a doily around the back, a little bit of what's that called, linen is it, some cheesecloth, no, calico, some cheesecloth and lace. The front has got a little tuck spot there, and that's another page from that Stamperia, which I absolutely love that kit. In fact, I've been holding it for that long. I said no, must cut it up, and then once I've cut it up I've ordered another one, so I just love it. I've just done a few little journaling cards here, a crochet trim pocket. I've edged a lot of the papers with some vintage laces and trims. As usual, there's still plenty of places for journaling. I've used a few pieces from various kits as well. This is the Artymaze Traveller's Notebook. And I'll get other kits and that. I've got, as I go through I will point them out. Little pocket there with some little journaling cards. I can't think of words today. I've done a couple of handmade tags in which I've just done a Victorian lady, just trimmed it up with the usual cheesecloth, fabric, bits of lace, ribbon, some more of the from the Artymaze travel kit. I actually, another kit, I buy kits and then I don't print them off and I forget I have it. I bought this one a few years back and I only found it the day, and it's lovely, very faded, and it's got like nice rose muted tones going through it. It's really really pretty. A couple of journaling cards here, some lace pocket. God, I can't think of words today, what is up with me? Little flip, which I've just backed a piece of lace with some cheesecloth. Another pocket. I'm rushing a bit because I don't think I'm going to get these 3 in 15 minutes, so I think actually I will do this in once again in 2 parts. Not sure why I can't seem to upload to YouTube for 15 minutes, but when I did, I don't know, is it because I edit it in iMovie? I'll have to try that again sometime, and if I stop waffling I probably would get through it, but there you go. A little bit of book page, some more of the traveller's notebook, some more vintage trims, centre of the signature. These are just a nice size really to fit in your handbag, and done a little belly band here with these is the Artymaze roses, something roses. I will link everything below in the description box because my memories are getting really bad once I start doing things. I've just done a little tuck spot here with journaling card. That is, I know, from that Artymaze Roses kit. Little envelope. Another little flip out with these corsets are lovely from that Stamperia paper pad. Just done a little extra space there for journaling and just a little pocket to keep your journaling cards in. Another little tuck spot, a trim. Another handmade tag which I've just collaged up again with some chiffony ribbon, lace, cheesecloth ribbon. A journaling card and just a little one of these inventory tags which I've just laid up with a little Tim Holtz people. Little tuck spot, and the back page I've just put a little pocket in with some journaling cards in, trimmed up with lace. Next one, I'll try and get through these pretty quickly. I've called Rose, and I've just put a little rose, very fainted, in the book plate. They are faux leather, they're not real leather, and this one is similar lines, lots of lace, but it's got more of a rose theme going through it. Front pocket, just ticket, a couple of little teeny journaling cards, another one with roses in. This is from my Tim Holtz paper pad that I'm also trying to use up. It's industrial, French industrial, I think. Doilies, plain paper for writing. I've used some washi there. I've used again pages from the Traveller's Notebook from Artymaze. A little crochet pocket with a trim, ticket, a couple of journaling cards, some spare paper. I'd say they're all pretty similar, these, lots of laces in them. Handmade tag, but I've tried to coordinate more rose themed stuff in here. Journaling cards, some French book paper, more journaling space. I'm really going to try and enjoy today. It's my last day of work since I've broke my wrist, and I'm back in work tomorrow, and I think after 7 weeks it's going to be a bit of a culture shock, but I guess it needs to be done. Can't be a lady of leisure forever. Some more lace trim. Centre of the signature. There's only one signatures in these because they are Traveller's Notebooks. They can get very bulky if you try to put more in. Another little handmade tag, which I've just put some of that rose trim lace, some fabric underneath. The belly band where I've put some more journaling cards in. Love the little tuck spots in these. You can just hide little bits of notes and reminders of whatever you use your journals for. Another little snippet trim. Little fold out page with more journaling cards in. Some more of that Tim Holtz. I'm shocking me for cutting pads up. I buy them and I'm really having to start using stuff now. It's getting ridiculous. I'm making myself not buy anything. From now on, the only things I'm buying now are tools which I actually need, and distress inks and glue, and that's the plan anyway. A little corset tuck spot. Just done a little flip out here which I've just put a little bit of lace on, which holds more journaling cards. And right at the back page I've done a little tuck there where I've put in a journaling card, and I've just made a little booklet with some more paper just for a little extra journaling space really. On to the last one. Am I doing 9 minutes? Okay. As you can see, they are got quite chunky and, you know, with lace and stuff. That's why I didn't really want to overstuff them too much. They're a bit girly and a bit feminine. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, but I used to make a lot of stuff with lace and I sort of got bored with it, but recently I've been more back into using it, and like as I said, I do need to use stuff. Once again, the faux leather cover, backs are plain on these. This one is called Cream because it's basically lots of cream neutral tones. Little book plate there which I've left blank for you to write whatever you want in. Some more of that Stamperia paper from that little what are they called, book page, oh, book cards, whatever, little journaling card. This is the Tim Holtz paper pad. Done a little crochet pocket thing here. I've just put wound some ribbon through. Some journaling cards in here. I won't take everything out, it really takes a lot of time up. This paper is from the Antique Papery. Little pocket here, which I've just put some more journaling cards and spaces for writing really. Some distressed looking papers. This is a little fabric pocket I've done, and it's a beautiful little lace piece of a little lady with a crinoline and a little parasol. Can't remember where I got that from, I did pick it up somewhere. Some journaling cards, some more antique papery paper, little lace band with some cards in, lace trims, another handmade tag of a vintage lady, self-explanatory I think, aren't they? They've collaged up with laces and fabrics and stuff. Doilies, some music paper. This is more of the antique papery. Can't remember what the collection, I think it's called Wanderlust. This is Artymaze Victorian Women. That's another kit I've bought and haven't made anything proper with yet, but I will get to them all. I've just done a little flip here for extra writing space. Tags. Some more writing space, a little centre, I've just put a little silk flip cover thing which I've put a few roses on. Like I said, this is all very neutral and creams and whites. Another handmade tag with some vintage laces on it. That's more that antique papery Wanderlust collection. Just put some more laces on. These are handy for just if you're writing something down you don't really want people to see. Mind you, I always think people shouldn't be looking in your journals, should they? Vintage image of a lady here. Another journaling card. Couple of journaling cards, a little pocket there. More trims. Extra writing space. Sorry, I'm rushing a little bit now. I'm just going to see if I can actually go over 15 minutes. So if I do, I'll probably have gone through the end of the journal. I just want to see if I can upload it. And I love this little image of this little girl. Don't know if you can. Ooh, I don't actually think I've been in frame. Have I? This one. Oh, I'm sorry if I haven't been in frame, but I'll just give you a quick gist of what they look like. Just put a little tuck at the back here with some journaling cards, and there's an envelope here I've left open, which you could put some writing paper in or pictures, and just goes back in there like that. I'm sorry if this one was out of frame. I've just realised I think I've been out of frame most of it. But like I said, they're all gone into my Etsy shop, and they are free: Rose, Cream and Old Lace. And while I'm just seeing if I can go over 15 minutes and upload it, I'll just show you a few of these I've been working on. I got really inspired by Andrea of Artymaze. She sent me a gorgeous little skinny journal for my birthday, and I think it was Andrea that mentioned, or somebody in the Facebook group Artymaze mentioned about it'd be nice to make a skinny journal every time you completed something. So that is what I'm going to try and do at the moment. So this was my one that I got off Andrea as my birthday present, which is absolutely lovely. and these are brilliant for using up your scraps or just sending out as happy mail. I don't know if you can see that, but they are absolutely gorgeous, and you can write little bits of notes on them, but I actually think they're sort of quite pretty to be writing on. I'm just trying to figure out a little, I could do with something to keep them in, and I'm trying to get my head around making like you know, like a Midori sort of thing with elastics in, and I don't know how many I'd get because they do look quite bulky, but just want to quickly share this one I made with you. I made, oh, no, stuck to my nail. Once again, I was using up my laces from a recent journal that I completed, and I was working on a wedding theme, so while I had everything out, I just thought I'd share it with you. The front is a Victorian lady. I think I got these. Somebody asked me where I got my little, I think these were Dreams Etc. Where I got these little images from. I've just trimmed it up with some applique, rosette trims, laces. Then it opens out. Oh, yeah, is that right? That's all, there was something missing. It opens out, and there's all these little images of, make sure I'm in frame this time, might help, of Victorian, of Edwardian brides. And I've just put all my laces, little bits I had knocking about, so don't ever throw your little trims away, because you can, little pieces you have left over, because you can just like put them into little collagey bits, and little tuck spot here, a couple of little mini journaling cards, a little bit of diamante, some trims. But I just thought they were a lovely way to use up your scraps and everything. And I've recently made a couple of autumn TNs, so I'm going to make some autumn skinny journals now. I think these were originally from the Somerset Studio magazine, and had a really good result with that lately. I ordered the Somerset magazine, the summer one, because there was something, well, these skinny journals was in them. That's it. There's spaces for writing again at the back, and they sent me the autumn one, the September, October one, so I rung them up and I told them, and anyway, they did apologise, and they've sent me out the summer one, so I ended up with two of them, and I think that was quite a result, because it is quite a pricey magazine, but I do love it, so I got 2 for 1, so I just thought I have to share my bargain with you. Anyway, I've waffled now over the 15 minutes just to see if I can upload it. Sorry if anything hasn't been in frame, but once again, thanks for dropping by and watching. I am working on, I might as well, while I'm waffling, I might as well show you. I am working on autumn stuff now at the moment, and these are some fabrics that I'm working on. Just started my cover off. They're all going to be little autumn TNs, but I just thought these fabrics were lovely and so autumny. I just thought I'd give you a quick share of what I'm doing. What I'm putting them yet, I don't know, but this looks very bohemian and autumny and rustic, so that'll give me something to work on. Right, I've kept you too long. Hope you all have a good day. Talk soon, bye.